Welcome to Signal to Alpha, your essential market briefing. I'm Lady Muriel, cutting through the noise to deliver what moves markets today. Let's get you your alpha before the opening bell. Markets are telling a clear story this morning. Rotation is real, and it's accelerating. The equal-weighted S&P 500 just outperformed the traditional index by 3.5 percentage points, the widest margin in 6 years. The Magnificent Seven shed 6%, while the other 493 stocks gained 0.7%. Money is fleeing megacap tech and spreading across the broader market. Comcast is having its best day since 2008 after announcing plans to spin off NBCUniversal into a separate public company, 15 years after the original acquisition. Shares are surging in early trading. Apple is approaching the administration for clearance to use memory chips from China's Changshin Memory Technologies as cost pressures force price hikes on iPads and MacBooks. Industry experts say this won't solve the microchip crisis. Morgan Stanley's Mike Wilson is warning the chip trade now resembles silver's earlier boom and bust cycle this year. Bitcoin is trading below $60,000 this morning, down more than 7% over the past week. The political landscape is shifting dramatically. Democratic Socialists, backed by New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani, scored major primary victories, with Daria Liza Avila Chevalier ousting Representative Adriano Espaillat and Claire Valdez winning their races. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries welcomed them despite their calls to abolish borders and defund police. Republicans are already weaponizing this for midterm messaging. The Justice Department launched a federal grand jury investigation into tech mogul Neville Roy Singham for allegedly funneling $278 to $285 million from Shanghai into leftist organizations through Goldman Sachs' philanthropic fund. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent reportedly delivered an ultimatum to Goldman CEO David Solomon, who pledged cooperation. Shipping giant Hapag-Lloyd warns the Strait of Hormuz faces a new normal of operational chaos after U.S. airstrikes on Iranian targets and retaliatory Iranian drone strikes on Bahrain. Iran is moving 3.91 million barrels of crude from Karg Island, signaling export resumption. Oil markets are watching closely. Former National Security Advisor John Bolton pleaded guilty to unauthorized possession of classified documents and faces up to 5 years in prison, a $2.25 million fine, and loss of his federal pension. Trump immediately unloaded on him via Truth Social. The Bank for International Settlements issued a stark warning in its annual report. AI-driven equity valuations pose significant economic risks and could trigger a stock market slump that jeopardizes the broader economy. New York Republicans are hammering Attorney General Letitia James over collapsing Medicaid fraud recoveries, down from $168 million in 2019 to $31 million in 2024. That's your signal to alpha for today. Subscribe for tomorrow's essential market briefing. Trade smart, stay informed. Check us out at capitalcopilot.io.